My name is Taktaya Pluwongshun, a representative from Chiang Mai Children and Youth Council. Situation of new HIV transmission in Thailand in 2022 found that there are 9,230 new cases, that almost half of the new cases of 4,379 are youth ages from 15 to 24 years old. The ratio of those HIV/AIDS receive care and services from Department of Disease Control has been increased from 9.5% in 2008 to 22% in 2022. Currently, the STIs among youth of 15 to 24 years has increased to 112.3 per 100,000 population. Reported WHO, Thailand STI has been increased to 59% in 2022, which is higher than the WHO average standard of not more than 50%. Key information found that the condom use among population of all genders are low or less than 40%. There are limitations of youth, especially those from vulnerabilities, to access condom equally. These groups include those from ethnic city, dropouts from regular education, extended education system, and school for disabilities. Chiang Mai province has the similar situation in terms of increasing numbers of STIs among youth. The youngest youth got STI transmitted is 13 years old. Distribution of condom is still limited and not youth-friendly, such as the time of distribution is on school hours. Keeping confidentiality, variety of access channels, voluntary-based access and condom, etc. Information collected under the Empowering Our Youth project, access to SRHR and family planning for all. In Chiang Mai province, 496 vulnerable youth, including 58% girls, 36% boys, and 6% LGBT. From 5 groups, including ethnic minority, vocational school, no formal education system, special education, and high schools. The report shows that 72.98% with no protection when having sexual relations. 3 key factors identified. One is about the attitude of using protective tool or condom, bargaining power, and belief on drug use. These are the root causes of unintended pregnancy and increase of STIs and HIV. There is myth about STIs and HIV among youth that is like other non-communicable disease, which could be treated by pills. Access channels and challenges to access information on STIs and unintended pregnancy. 50% of challenges are from families, especially their attitudes and norms that prevent youth from first-hand information on sexual and reproductive health. Families should be opened to talk about it when youth seek advice and information. 88% of youth never get condoms from their families, but from their friends, which indicates that communication on sexual and reproductive health is low within the families, especially girls and their families. Most of youth feel uncomfortable to access to get condoms or contraceptive in public, for example, convenience store or free public distribution. Teachers' attitude is one of the most challenging factor in youth access to contraceptives and condom. Most of the teachers do not respect the rights of their children. The information shared with teachers most of the time is not kept confidential. Regarding the environment that enable to access to SRHR and FP, youth responded that 48.97% school regulations are the obstacle for access in information. 40% is communication practices, and 31% are community norms and cultures that prevent youth to access to accurate SRHR information. 30% is the Thai identity for youth who are born and live in Thailand but are not given the citizenship. And 37% is the unmet need for family planning. Knowledge and access to choices after unintended pregnancy among ethnic girls and women are quite limited, which could lead to unsafe abortion and maternal deaths. For the youth recommendations are, number 1, Support the accurate information on SRHR. 72% of youth require information on how to access to SRHR and prevention of STIs, and 76% on improving of attitude on condom and condom use. Number 2, 67% recommended right-based youth-friendly services, where service providers keep confidentiality and understand youth. Number 3, 70% recommended online channel as the youth platform and offline, but privacy platform to access SRHR, especially TikTok, public campaign, and condom vending machine. 61% recommended all campaign or services on SRHR should be accessible and adaptive for all youth from different backgrounds. Number 4, 59% recommend for fully youth participation and engagement are essential to make best youth-friendly accessibility services to prevention of unintended pregnancy, prevention of STIs, etc. And number 5, recommended increasing positive attitude and norms of public, communities, families, and the service providers on genders, ethnicity, vulnerability, youth SRHR, youth living with HIV, STIs, and unintended adolescent pregnancy. The positive attitudes will support fully access to accurate information and right-based services. If everyone's heart is opened, benefit will go to adolescents and youth, who are the key to success of future development of Chiang Mai. Adult support and with fully youth participation. Every young person is fulfilled with equality, safety, and friendly with sexual reproductive health. Thank you.